fact that it's low and what he's been through, is that a little more?
David scored our other run too. Fought his way through. No, David. I said he's a contributor. He's contributed in games he hadn't gotten a hit in. Stole a couple bases. Plays really good defense. He'll play left field as well as anybody in our league. Gives us an option in center field, and Jonesy needs a day, but David's been grinding. Lombo had a big hit. Lombo had a lot of good swings the last few days. I know it won't get forgotten, but Norris key that game. Bud was very good, obviously. Some good innings out of the bullpen. Getting ready to crank up Chris Davis there.
Was that as good as you've seen Norris since you've had him here?
He's pitched some other good games for us. But got some outs with the changeup, which just putting it in the hitter's head. But he made a lot of quality pitches down, a lot of quality strikes down with fastball.
You also talked to preach about giving hitters at least 60 first and 70. Got that out and established.
Yeah, he had a good tempo, and so did their guy. They're a good pitching staff. I think that's what a lot of people miss about how good the starting pitching is in American League East. Everybody talks about the other parts of it, and whether it be payroll or hitters, but people miss how good the starting pitching is. That's Cincinnati right now. No, it's a good game for us.
Tough recovering after you give up a home run, 2 out, strike away from ending the game. Just talk about that. Was there anything said in the dugout about that?
Said?
Yeah.
What would you say, other than the obvious? No, it's a fine line, all the way through it. Sometimes a starter is away from a W. But, everybody pitches in that environment. And I like the fact he came out and made some good pitches after that. Rasmus is a good hitter. To be on a fastball of that velocity after, I think, 3 straight breaking balls is impressive.
Did you think that he had another third?
Pardon?
Did you think he checked his swing? What was your thought?
Somebody told me afterwards, you're very seldom going to get that call there. And, rightfully so.
Scott had a big hit.
Yeah, John had a big hit.
With Hardy back in the lineup, you had the choice of him or Flaherty at third base. Was there anything in particular that made you come back to Jonathan tonight?
Mm-hmm. A tough night last night. In his mind, not in ours. He gains confidence in the confidence that we have in him. They had a tough play on Tweener Hop, very similar to one last night. Play that ended the another inning. On the throw to second was a very similar play, playing a guy on second baseman way off the bag, giving him a little extra time to get there. Aptitude, learn from those things. The only way you learn from them is experience them. John, he doesn't. We're not going to let him dwell on things like that. I didn't want him to sit on it for a day.
Kind of speaking on dwelling, just going back a little bit with Tommy.
He changed my lineup, the one I had for today. Had to change it after he wasn't going to play today.
You said dwell on, Tommy, this is his first blown saves in closure. Given the way it was, the fact that, the guy hit 90 on our fastball out. And, any concerns, as far as Tommy's?
I'm not naive. These are human beings. They're not robots. And, we get in that situation again tomorrow, we'll go for it, we like the sum of the parts down there in our bullpen. And, we'll see. I thought Zach was real good again tonight, and even though he only threw 6 or 7 pitches last night, and he had an up earlier, so that was good to see him respond like that in a situation he's probably never been in his life. So hopefully we'll get Brian Mattis back tomorrow. He wasn't here again tonight.
You used the phrase that was an impressive piece of hitting by Rasmus after 3 curveballs like that. With Tommy's ability to do that bodes actually well for him.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but he, we live in a finished product world, world. This is not, certainly you're always some form of development, player development. I don't care who you are. You're always learning things, including me. So, it only works if you learn from things like that. Tommy knows that. He's been in a lot of situations like that. other than just the ninth inning. He's first guy up the line there. When, waiting on everybody. It's part of the job description.